Welcome to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. I'm Scott Jordan. This is Arena Championship Series Central at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let's take a look at the driver lineup here. Everybody vying for the overall event championship. This is event number 2 in Pittsburgh. Weston Anderson finished just 1 point shy of the first, winning everything but freestyle. Fernando Martinez, exciting rookie. Brianna Mahon, the princess of Carnage. And we do have a driver change as Chelsea Van Cleve steps into Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Our first competition of the day, JCB Racing, Megalodon, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Just Get Her Done, El Toro Loco, Stone Crusher Zombie, and Gravedigger versus Scooby Doo in round 1. Let's get down to the track now. Up first is second-year driver Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon, up against another second-year driver Chelsea Van Cleve in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Chelsea drives on the International Series El Toro Loco, and we are off and running in Pittsburgh. Great corner there by Chelsea Van Cleve. Right now, slight advantage over Michaela Toluchka. Final turn here, final corner, and it is Michaela Toluchka turning on the jets and coming from behind to take the win in Megalodon. Megalodon moves on. Brandon Toluchka, Just Get Her Done, up next. He goes up against Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Fernando currently second in the series point standings coming into Pittsburgh. Winner advances to the semifinal round. Great corner there from El Toro Loco, just climbing his way around that turning pod again, hitting the brakes, trying to get it done, and he does just that. El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez will advance to the next round of JCB Racing. Frank Cribble, a longtime veteran in Zombie, back it up here, trying to get a deep stage start. He goes up against Alex Barden in Stone Crusher. And here we go, Stone Crusher versus Zombie. Wide corner there for Stone Crusher, goes around, gets a nice angle, has a lead. Alex Barden trying to finish off Frank Cribble. And final push, Alex Barden goes a little sideways, but just enough across the finish line to take the win, and Stone Crusher moves on. Final matchup here in round 1, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, Brianna Mahon, and Scooby Doo. These two have formed quite the rivalry so far on this series. Wide corner there for Scooby Doo. Weston has the lead about a half a truck length. Final corner there, look at the turn, the drift turn from Weston Anderson is the difference, gets it done. And Gravedigger moves on to the second round, which is also the semifinals in our arena series as we check out the bracket. Megalodon, El Toro Loco, Stone Crusher versus Gravedigger. The final two advance up to the pod to meet in the racing finals. Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon, got her first racing win of the season in round 1. Up against Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. And here we go, El Toro Loco off the chalk line first. Beautiful turn there for Fernando. He has got the lead. Michaela Toluchka now trying to catch up here. Final quarter for El Toro Loco, getting the win. So Fernando Martinez making it to another racing final. And he will now advance up to the pod to await his winner, Alex Barden. Stone Crusher pulling to the line up against the series points leader, two-time series champion, Weston Anderson. In Gravedigger, Weston starts turning before he's even out of that race lane, and he's got a great one going here. Alex Barden, not too bad himself, up on 3 wheels, and Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, getting it done. That corner make the difference there. That first turn gets Weston Anderson into the finals. As we take a look at the bracket, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco advancing with wins over Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Megalodon, and he is trying to catch up in the series point standings. Weston Anderson still at the top. El Toro Loco, Gravedigger winner, gets the first 8 points of the day. And another great corner there from Weston Anderson. He has got the straightaway going. Fernando Martinez drifting out. He is trying to play catch up here, and he's pushing it too hard. Weston Anderson gets the win, and Gravedigger has another racing win on the weekend. For Weston, it's his 6th racing win of the season as we check out our current BKT overall point standings. Gravedigger gets 8, El Toro Loco with 7, Megalodon and Stone Crusher with 4 apiece, and the rest of the field with 2. 1 competition down, 3 more to go. After 1, Gravedigger is on top. Can the black and green wrecking machine win 2 in a row? Find out next on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. Welcome back to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master from PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. And next up is the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Each driver has the opportunity to wow the crowd with their best maneuver on 2 wheels, and they get 2 attempts to do so. Fans in attendance scoring. And right now, Brandon Toluchka coming off of the Packers peak, runs out of room on the pod and makes the save by the single log. Second attempt here for Brandon Toluchka, right up back on the pod, going for it one more time. Gets a moonwalk, nice catch there, and he bets it all the way back to the end of the pod. So 2 great maneuvers there for Brandon Toluchka. 7.925 for Just Get Her Done 2. Brianna Mahon and Scooby Doo coming up the pod straight across, going for a stoppie, gets it, and then moonwalks it right away back up to the pod, catches it on the edge, big time bounce, and gets it back on all 4 BKT tires. Attempt number 2, reverse stoppie, gets it perfect, wheelie combo across the race ramp, and that'll do it for Brianna Mahon, 7.650. Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, coming off his racing win, goes right up to that double log stack, trying to get a popper, and Gravedigger gets it, catches it right into a stoppie. Perfect angle of the truck, 180 degrees up in the air. Those back 2 wheels just hanging on up there as Gravedigger now has 20 seconds to keep this maneuver going. Nose wheelie, moonwalk combo, just continuing to work this clock, continuing to manage this truck, complete control for the young phenom out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Even running out of room isn't enough to stop him. He goes right back and finally lands its second attempt. Popper off the race ramp. Look at the smoke on Gravedigger. And he's got the control again. Can he get it up the ramp, though? He's got to hit reverse. Throttles it down into that lip. Catches it right in the edge. Back into a moonwalk again. And Weston Anderson continuing to wow the crowd in Pittsburgh. There is your teeter-totter flip. Back onto the wheelie bar. Wheelies it down the ramp. And a 9.659 for Weston Anderson. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, fresh off the racing final, comes down the ramp into a stoppie nose wheelie combo. And now he's got this thing set up here perfectly, keeps control going, stops it on a dime, moonwalking it back up the ramp right here. That crucial move, that crucial spot on the pod, gets it right back down, continuing, and then ends up into reverse stoppie wheelie combo. What a move for Fernando Martinez, the rookie phenom, showing off his skills. Second attempt, big time popper for El Toro Loco, and the Crazy Bull back in that nose wheelie moonwalk position. Great look at the back end of that truck. Now Fernando having it up, trying to get it across that ramp. Flips it into reverse, trying to downshift it again, running out of room, going sideways, trying to keep it up. The front clip shattering off the truck. And Fernando Martinez makes the save. 2 great moves, but isn't enough to take the lead. 9.309, not quite enough. Weston Anderson maintains the lead, and he is going to get the win in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. So Weston adding 8 more points. He's got a perfect night going, 16 points for him. El Toro Loco, 2 second-place finishes. Fernando Martinez with 14, Just Get Her Done with 8. Scooby Doo Stone Crusher with 7. Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Megalodon each with 6. And Zombie with 3. We are halfway through. It's been a perfect event so far for Weston Anderson, but we are only 2 competitions in. 2 more to go. We're back with the second half of Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master next. You're watching Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master with Arena Championship Series Central. Next up is a Sky Wheelie competition. To win this competition, drivers need to conquer the laws of physics and achieve the best vertical position and height to best their fellow competitors. Fans in attendance once again scoring. Frank Krimmel, beautiful Sky Wheelie veteran of Monster Jam, done this time and time again. Gets the truck up at a great angle. 6.949 is the score for Zombie Nation. Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, trying to make it 3 for 3 right off the log stack. Gets it right down on that bounce on the back 2 BKTs. Continuing the traction, catches it on top of the pod into a wheelie combo. So you get a Sky Wheelie combo. 8.948, great score there for Weston Anderson. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, trying to win his first competition of the day. He's got 2 second-place finishes. He's been the bridesmaid to Gravedigger. Can El Toro Loco pull it off here? Backs up the truck. Got a lot of room here. He's got a throttle down right here over the log stack. Beautiful wheelie. Skies it right up just over. Does it a little bit. Ends up on the side of El Toro Loco. 7.373. Brianna Mahon, Scooby Doo, brake check, Sky Wheelie. The Princess of Carnage showing off her freestyle prowess in the Sky Wheelie competition, and she gets a 9.092. That is going to take the lead in the Sky Wheelie competition. That gives Brianna Mahon her first win here in Pittsburgh. And it's also her first Sky Wheelie win of the season. We're going to check out our BKT overall point standings after 3. Gravedigger retains the lead at 23. El Toro Loco with 20. Scooby Doo now with 15. Just Get Her Done 2 with 12. Stone Crusher with 10. Zombie and Megalodon with 8. And Monster Mutt Dalmatian with 7 points. We've reached the final competition of the event. It's freestyle. To get a score, drivers must complete the first 15 seconds of their run. Fans want to see them use every obstacle on that six-sided pod. Creativity, technical moves, and combinations also a factor, and possibly a wow moment or two. Out of Kewaunee, Wisconsin, second-generation driver Michaela Tolochka in Megalodon. Front clip off the 12,000-pound shark. And Michaela having a stellar afternoon so far here. She got her first racing win of the season in round one. Now trying to follow that up with a freestyle win here. Her average score on the season, 7.289. She has grown leaps and bounds since her rookie season. Comes off a little cross-threading action on the side bicycle in midair for Megalodon. Looking for a stoppie. This track now a little bit demolished after these 8 12,000-pound trucks continue to go up and over it through 3 competitions. Now into competition number 4. So the traction on the BKT tire so important here. Trying to catch these stoppies. She tries for one right there. Just runs out of a little bit of room. And now time winding down from Megalodon, and that will do it for Michaela Tolochka. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Some air coming off the ramp, got a popper in there. 6.829 is the score from Megalodon. Next up, Chelsea Van Cleve and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Coming over from the International Series last year in her rookie season, she did arenas and stadiums, both domestically and internationally, piloting El Toro Loco and Blue Thunder. Now finds herself behind the wheel of Monster Mutt Dalmatian. A win here would go a long way in cementing Chelsea's second year behind the wheel of a Monster Jam truck. Rising star out of MJU, trying to find a stoppie here. Not enough room there for Monster Mutt Dalmatian to make that happen. Great shot at that race lane, trying to accelerate here. Makes a nice hard turn, coming back to the ramp. Over the pod, she goes off to the side and try to thread the needle there between the 8-pack and the log. Big time air there for Chelsea Van Cleve. Biggest jump, gets it into a stoppie and slides the truck all the way out to the deep side of this track at the PPG Paints Arena. Head of steam there for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Comes right off into another stoppie, catches it on one wheel, and then over the log, makes a nice jump right down on the pod, tries for a second stoppie. And that'll do it. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Chelsea Van Cleve, impressive. Big jump after big jump, 7.084. That takes the lead. And next up, out of Roseville, Michigan, Frank Krimmel in Zombie. His average score on the year, 5.551. A win here would up that. Gets a nice popper there back on the center side of that pod. Single log there for that Zombie Monster Jam truck. You can see Barry Musauer pilot Zombie in stadiums. Frank Krimmel now part of Zombie Nation here in the Arena Series. Former commentator as well. He can do it all. Been around Monster Jam for a long time, decades. End over end jump for Zombie. Comes down over the double log stack. All about awareness here in the arena. Again, a popper. Trying to get these back two BKT wheels to pop up. Frank Krimmel does it. Check out the replay, 5.806. Brake check, sky wheelie there for Zombie. Coming up, we continue on with the freestyle competition. A Crowder overall event champion. That's next when Arena in 30 powered by Spin Master continues. Welcome back to Arena 30, powered by Spin Master. This is Arena Championship Series Central from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We continue on with the freestyle competition. Out of Kewaunee, Wisconsin, Brandon Tolochka, just get her done. He's having a great season here so far. He is right now 3rd in the series points standings behind El Toro Loco and Gravedigger. We got glimpses of his brilliance driving in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge with the Packers Peak. He can do it here in freestyle as well. One of the top independent drivers this season in all of Monster Jam, spanning 5 different series. Nice end over end floater jump over the log stack for Brandon Tolochka. Whipping the truck back around, second generation driver, brother of Michaela. There's a Packers Peak nose wheelie for Brandon Tolochka. Their father, Mitch, the UNOH co-crew chief of the year, co-technician of the year, I should say, crowned last year at the Monster Jam Awards ceremony. All in the family here for the Tolochkas in Monster Jam. Nice jump there for Brandon. Again, catches it into a nose wheelie. That is great truck awareness for the second generation driver. Now into a moonwalk. And he's got that rear steer popping as well. So he's got one hand on the throttle switch, one hand on the rear steer, and he is rocking this Packers Peak truck. This Just Get Her Done. Great run for Brendan Toluchka. Look at the score, 8.998. Just Get Her Done takes the lead as we look at the Super Glue Glue to the Action replay. Showing off the skills there that got him a couple skills wins and freestyle wins already on the year, but he's got to go through this man, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. The current overall event leader, the current series points leader, comes into today's event with 514 points, 115 in front of Fernando Martinez. It is quite the lead. He won everything but freestyle the first event. He's got 2 wins already today in Pittsburgh. So he continues his dominance, 2 straight series championships, 2 straight World Finals appearances as he looks to punch his ticket once again. He is going for the backflip. Here goes Weston Anderson, first backflip of the day, and he's got it right onto the side, just a little too hard. He thought he had the landing. Unfortunately, Gravedigger goes sideways in midair. Corkscrews the backflip, ends up on the side, still gets a great score, 9.256 from the original Super Glue Glue to the Action replay. Here is the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahon. She took the freestyle win here yesterday. She's already got a Sky Wheelie win under her belt as well, trying for her 3rd competition win of the weekend. Brake check Sky Wheelie there for Brianna Mahon. Long career in Monster Jam for Brianna. She is known as the Princess of Carnage. She has earned that name. The All-Star Challenge Best Trick Champion back in 2019. Debuted in 2015 driving Scooby Doo, former Rookie of the Year. 5 World Finals appearances for Brianna. And she comes right down center off that race ramp. Big time air again. Gets the back 2 wheels up. That's a lot of skill to keep that momentum. Get the back 2 wheels underneath the front. And now she's going with some cross-threading action. Whips the truck across the pod. Deep side of this track, a lot of room there, goes off to the side again, into a nose wheelie, catches the save, and spins Scooby Doo right back around. Last round's win in Pittsburgh was her 8th freestyle win of the season, 2nd on the series behind Weston Anderson. And that'll do it for Scooby Doo. Check out the original Super Glue Glue to the Action replay. Scooby Doo comes off to the right side of that ramp, catches the back 2 BKTs on the lip, saves it, and turns it around 8.424. Next up, riding for Monster Trucks Unlimited, Stone Crusher, driven by Alex Barden. Young driver in Rockport, Texas, 27 years old. Been coming to Monster Jam for a long time, 23 years ago. Attended his first Monster Jam event at the Astrodome. Made his debut in 2019, driving Red Baron for 2 Extreme, the team owned by Jimmy Cretin, former World Finals champion. Stone Crusher now coming over the side of the ramp. Nice nose wheelie stoppy over by the 8-pack. Alex Barden's average on the season, 6.379. Stone Crusher locked in again, coming across that diagonal side of the track. Likes going right over the 8-pack, gets the momentum, spins the truck around, and finds that ramp right in front of him. Gets a little more momentum going over the log. Now chopping away here at this Pittsburgh dirt. Alex Barden bringing Stone Crusher back over center lane on top of that pod, trying for a nose wheelie moonwalk. And can't get it there. Now again, Chippin got the front wheel up as he tries to get the truck back into full throttle rhythm. Big time air. That's what you want to see from Stone Crusher. Chopping away at that dirt, getting the room, getting the air. As we take a look at the original Super Glue Glue to the Action replay, 7.341 for Alex Barden. Finally, that brings us to Fernando Martinez out of Rialto, California, driving El Toro Loco. We saw him shred that front clip off the Crazy Bull earlier. Great look at the truck there. Horn still hanging on, one of them by a thread. And Fernando Martinez gets a nice nose wheelie early in his run. And now hits that rear steer, gets the crab walking truck to turn around. Had this young man on Inside Monster Jam earlier this season. So excited, a lot of charisma, a lot of enthusiasm. Happy to be a part of Monster Jam. Graduated from MJU last year. Has been a lifelong fan. Debuted in Nampa, Idaho. Won 3 out of 4 events there. Cementing his place in Monster Jam. Now currently 2nd in the series point standings. Right across the ramp into a nose wheelie, ends it up on all 4 BKT tires, and now comes on the far side, that right side race lane, brake check jump for El Toro Loco. And then greases the back two BKTs down on the far side ramp. Trying to get a little more momentum. Slap wheelie combo. Hard to do a slap wheelie in these small arenas, but he got a good one there. Center lane floater back over the pod. Nose wheelie attempt here into a stop. He actually moonwalk back up to the pod. In order to get that freestyle lead, he's going to have to try to attempt a backflip. Time is up, unfortunately, for Fernando Martinez. Take a look at the original super glue. Glue to the action replay. Great catch there on the stoppie. At an 8.556 is the score. That means Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, gets the freestyle win. That's the only thing that eluded him last round here in Pittsburgh. And it's his third competition win of the day. He's going to get 8 more points added to his total as we check out our BKT overall point standings. 3 first place finishes, 1 second. Gives Weston Anderson 31 points. Fernando Martinez finishes second with 26. Brianna Mahon in third, and Scooby Doo with 20. And we head down to the track to hear from our event champion, Weston Anderson.
Overall event champion, once again, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger.
Weston Anderson, you've done it again for the second time this weekend. We're about halfway through. Are you going to keep this momentum going?
You know, all I can do is try. Like I said earlier, I just come out here, I have as much fun as I can because I know all you fans are having fun out here too. That's all that matters to me, man.
Now, like I said, we're not done just yet. But what's one more thing you want to leave these Pittsburgh fans with here today?
Man, I just got to thank you guys for the last 43 years of support. If it wasn't for you guys, the team Gravedigger would not be what it is today. We wouldn't be the most iconic Monster Jam truck there is. So I want you guys to thank yourselves because you guys are keeping Monster Jam afloat, baby. I love each and every one of you guys. Drive home safe. And that was Monster Jam, baby!
Thank you, Taylor. Absolute domination for Gravedigger's Weston Anderson so far in Pittsburgh. 2 rounds here, 8 competitions, 6 wins for Weston, both event championships. He continues to extend his series points lead. It is still early. There's some tough competition on this series, and anything can happen in Monster Jam. Be sure to follow us on social media at Monster Jam and head to monsterjam.com for tickets. I'm Scott Jordan. That's all the time we have from Pittsburgh. I'll see you right here next time on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master.